Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to share the stream to the old social medias, and then we'll get cracking. Okay, here we go. So, from what I remember, we were running through the Essex storyline. Just as a little reminder, I've said it in my last couple of streams, but when I was streaming before on the PlayStation 4, I used to have the stream chat up alongside the game feed on my TV screen. That's no longer there, so I am trying to follow along on the mobile app with the chat. So if I don't respond directly to any of the messages, I do apologise, but it's just because I haven't seen them. It's not that I'm ignoring anyone.
Perhaps because you have drunk the barrel dry?
Damn beer stand. His
Lord.
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I am looking for Beerstan, the alderman of this shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
Typical example straight away there of Assassin's Creed Valhalla issues.
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater run is a worthy woman, you coxcomb. But she's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Birston does not return soon, wine will not be the only thing.
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I am Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane. I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
If he is away, I will speak to you.
Oh, that you could, Eivor. For I am sure this hall would shake with our merry wit. But your accord must be reached with him.
You do not strike me as a meek Saxon wife.
Do you yet see an ember of my Frankish fire, Ravenwalker? Perhaps it dances in my eyes?
I am weary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I will remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I will return either way.
Patience is a godly virtue, Adrian.
So I have racked up about 50 odd hours on Valhalla so far, so I'm quite far into the storyline. So apologies if I show any spoilers for anyone who is playing through the game. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, not too far outside the city. Let's, I picked the female version of Ivor, kind of because I knew that Ivor was traditionally a female name, and I kind of like to just sort of keep it a bit traditional, but also because originally I chose to let the Animus select the gender throughout the game, meaning that between different missions the gender would change. But playing through the opening act of the game, I kind of felt like I'd become sort of attached to this version of the character, and I didn't really want it to just be something that I didn't want the character to just change randomly throughout the story. I'm sure if I play it through again that I'll give it a go as the male version, but I think for this first playthrough I'm pretty happy sticking to the female version. Oh, that's
Hold there, stranger. Hold there, you.
I wrote up a little kind of, not so much a review, but just writing down my thoughts on Valhalla, and genuinely I think it could go down as one of my favourite ever PlayStation games. However, I think the only thing holding it back is just the sheer amount of issues that I've had with the game. Constant crashes. Originally, when I first started playing, there would be characters talking during cutscenes whose lips wouldn't move.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Elven... Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Elderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
So as I was saying, yeah, the issues have just been ruining the feeling of being sucked into the game, if that makes sense.
They were caught off guard as they supped. Some large prey left these tracks in the grass. They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse.
But I do have to say the visuals in the game are absolutely stunning. Some of the, especially the sunsets
Of the hunting party. This one was
during, I
savaged
suppose,
by a
what you
large
call
animal. The hunters were
the
preying
golden
to a large
hour,
beast or two. I can
as
only
it's
hope
known
the
in
beast
like
still
photography
lives.
and filming terms.
Go.
Pop down a little waypoint, and that should help me find the way.
Pearson!
Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears. Ha! Your weapon strikes true.
Been a few days since I've been playing this game. Played a few different games in between, so I'm not quite used to the controls at the moment.
Do not let them charge you. You have savaged enough men today. Do not let them charge you. Saxon, you won't kill today. For Essex! Ah, your weapon strikes true. Well fought, friend. I would not have survived this ambush without you. You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God-sent.
I am Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Beerstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
I am Norse, and no coin groveler.
Intriguing. We Saxons hear only that Danes and Norse are ferocious barbarians, all teeth and claws, with little subtlety or wit. But ho! Are you the Norse I sent word to?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Come on, get on.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
I mean,
There
just
is
look at
pain
that
enough in
view.
battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your things in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Beeston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Beeston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub, I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Abel.
It may be I can speed your business along.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Beeston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in
Like,
the
why is her hair
affairs of
sticking out the
Essex,
front of her
send his men home in
face?
shrouds.
Come on, guys.
We
Like,
should challenge his right to rule. Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of its own? We should fight, yes, fight! And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas Festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
He should put his own ham-fist in his purse and contribute coin to the festival.
Yes, you worry about the cost of such a festival, one that thanks God for our great harvest. Contribute your own coin, then. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Beerston. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Do they not defend your land? You'll need all the men you can muster to fight the coming wars.
The Danes are a great threat when provoked. Those we cannot ally with, we must fight or lose our lands. There! Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this shire, Beerstan. Useless.
Useless. That's right.
Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone! I haven't time for your squabbling. That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Björsten. whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Beerston. Are you not worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this soon enough.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I am too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Does your god not allow husbands and wives to part?
Our god? Our king? There is much standing in the way of a joyous uncoupling. Ours was an arranged marriage, a political need, and not easily broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive
Much
hostess.
innuendo in this
The only
game.
thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Alvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years. Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?
I need to get rid of that waypoint, I think. Otherwise that's going to bug me. Okay, so what have we got? Well, let's do that one. I don't think it should matter which way round we're doing, but I think the story plays better in my head if she, if the fake kidnap goes ahead and then the guy meets a new woman, but do I need to go through there? No, doesn't like it. Let's go around. Oops. My gods. Yes. Let's keep going around this way then. Oops.
Hey, who are you?
Dancing with a chicken as you do.
There you are, Eivor. Over here.
I came first to help you. Your need seemed more pressing.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You have lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of two babes who never took a breath.
You speak with some sadness. Has your time here always been tragic?
There have been tears, but also great passions. Love, foolishness, regret. Yet, is that not all lives? The best lived of them?
And what of our plan, the Great Lammas kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening. A blessing of the harvest, full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
This captain, who is he?
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year. Full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon.
A Dane. Though Adred calls you raiders, he says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, it must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that the light hangs in the sky. I rode for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their eternal feast.
An eternal feast would be a merry end.
We are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Hrolfr, called Rollo in my tongue. Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward he demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I will bring him round by force or persuasion. Just be ready for my signal at the Lammas festival.
This could get awkward.
Rollo!
Again, hair sticking out the back of the hood.
Please,
Right.
I'm just a poor Christian brother with nothing left to give. Oh!
Someone's at the door, Rollo.
Oh, is it that hun I asked for?
Estrid sent me.
Did she now? As a parting gift for the man who rattled her bones, huh?
No, I'm here to collect you.
Can it wait?
Oi! Bring out the one they call Rollo. The king's men want to ask him a few questions.
No.
Just a second. Good day, sir. Come in.
Move! Some help here? Bloody fucking Danes! Open this door!
Out! Now!
Follow me.
We found your camp, Dave. Your friends are all trussed up. No one to help you now.
I'll rip your heart out, Dave!
Surrender to Rollo Longshanks!
I mean, who stands in the middle of a weaponised fight? Haven't seen that one before.
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you to Estrid?
Only a friend. I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
I like music
Go to
of
your
your
men if you
speech
must. Only
as a
tell me where to
replacement for
find you.
accent.
We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can.
Come on, you dry, dusty whelps! Who'll drink with me?
Alright, where have we got to go? All the way up there. Whoops. I don't know what happened there. That's the wrong button, I guess. Let's see how far away this one is. Yeah, even further. Let's stick to what we're on. Maybe we'll go around the city.
The people here look poor and hungry.
Looks like a way out on here. Hopefully these guards will be alright with me leaving and coming in. No, apparently not. Whoopsie daisy. Whoops.
Malevolence. This land bears steep affliction.
Don't know why I'm following the roads when I can just go cross country. Hello, what we got here? Oh, just a ball.
It's worse than I feared. So many of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor?
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the sack...
Have you made your decision?
No.
On second thought, perhaps there is more to be learned. Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. I should... Lork, yes? What is your story?
You want to hear my story? And bring me a mug of ale, and we'll sit and talk as equals. Elsewise, you can hang.
Where were you when the Saxons came?
Hunting rabbits, wasn't I? Sick to death of carrots and turnips. Then I heard Gerhild shouting, and all hell broke loose.
Did you see anything at all?
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't hear them, but wasn't nothing good. Sure of that much.
Why should I believe you? You could be lying to save your own skin.
Ask her. Says she's loyal to Rollo, but I've known her since she was a babe. Full of spite and ambition, always was.
How long has your sword served Rollo?
I owe his father a blood oath. If that means wiping Rollo's arse until I die, so be it.
And if Rollo was dead, that oath would be fulfilled. You must tire of battle.
I'll feast in Odin's hall one day, but not with the stain of dishonor on my hands.
I have what I need for now. I should speak to both and see if I can find some evidence around the camp. Gerhild, is it?
Aye. Rollo's sworn sword sister. I've served him proud and true. You cannot think I betrayed him?
You were not here when the Saxons attacked.
I was hunting. There's fine game in the trees outside the camp, and our people need meat.
What was your prey?
Rabbits for stew. Rollo's favorite.
Who are you to Rollo?
I am shield sworn, so long as England and that Frankish witch do not sway him from the true path. Our people deserve better.
I hear envy, but of Estrid or Rollo I cannot tell.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak. My concern is for my fellow Danes. You'll find no treachery here.
Lork accused you of treachery. He saw you with a Saxon.
Lork? You believe that old crow? His bones crumble and his mind wanders with age. Or he wallows in jealousy. Take your pick.
That is all, for now. I might find some evidence to test their stories.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. This looks like a good spot to hide. Somewhere to wait out a Saxon attack. No need to hunt when the camp is full of fresh kills. Lork. You're lying. I found a rack full of game nearby. Enough to feed the camp for days.
Told you! I was hunting.
Stick to that story and I'll tell Rollo to take your treacherous head.
I was sleeping in the forest, wasn't I? Heard Saxons tramping through the trees, so I hid. Not fool enough to face him on my own.
I have what I need for now. Gerhild, can we speak again? You're lying. I found racks and racks of game.
You got more wit than your face suggests. I went to meet a lad from a nearby village. Rollo's not the only one who dallies with locals.
That is all, for now.
Have you made your decision?
Gerhild claimed to be hunting, as Lork did. Rabbit.
She rarely hunts. She's been a terrible shot since we were children.
Your shield sister is jealous. She thinks you neglect your people by sleeping with the enemy.
She always had ambition. But she accepted my leadership. Swore on her shield.
Lork saw her with a Saxon.
I'm not sure what
She
to think
claimed he
about
was
this
her
one.
lover.
Yet she has berated me many times for taking Estrid to my bed. I did not think her a hypocrite.
They've both lied.
Lork said he was hunting, but your racks are full of fresh rabbits.
Why would he lie? Unless he had something to hide.
He tires of his blood oath, and with your death, he would be free.
He has become old and frail, but he served my father well. I would have freed him without bloodshed.
This man knew the Saxons were coming and hid. He was either in league with them, or a coward.
A sad fall for a great warrior no longer in his prime.
I wonder if there must be
On
some more
second
evidence
thought,
around somewhere.
Perhaps there is more to be learned.
While you were drinking and whoring.
Be my eyes soon.
They've both definitely lied.
You're back, are you? Let's carry on.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Have you made your decision?
Might just have to take a punt on this one.
Have you come to a firm conclusion?
I have.
Let me hear it. Both choices will pain me, but let it be the truth.
Not really a firm conclusion, but...
Lork betrayed you.
Lies! And curse you, boy, for letting this outsider sway your heart.
A shameful death on bloody Saxon soil.
Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the eyesight to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my home.
There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
He served my father, but he always thought me a callow lackbeard.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive. And I will need your help after they are free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be they were taken there.
I feel like I've
I told you I was loyal.
chosen the right one there.
Forgive me, Gerhild. But even now, there are some who will. You should make yourself scarce for a while.
I've heard of a safer place than this south of Colchester. Let's you and I go take a look, shall we?
I am sorry that your people suffer, Rollo.
Thank you, Eivor. I have much to think on as we journey.
I'll leave you to those thoughts.
I just love looking at this game. Like, despite all the flaws and everything, it's still absolutely incredible to play. Alright.
Best not to draw attention here.
Let's get a little bird's eye view and see what we're looking at. Scout the place out a bit. They must be in there and in there. If I can get a good arrow shot on that, and should take all 4 of those out at once. Doesn't seem too well defended, this area, but they always tend to pop out from places you don't expect.
Rollo's men, caged like plump hens.
Hey, wait!
Oh, damn
Time
it.
to die! Take your last breath!
Where was that?
What do you see, Sunan?
It's there. See if I can't get a better angle on it over here. Well, that was less successful than I hoped.
Yes, now we're due for your ass.
Hopefully I managed to take that one out before Gazer got to it. Oh, nice. Triple block there.
Follow my lead!
This is not going well, is it? Oh, come off it.
We keep our wits about us.
Three at one's not very fair, is it? I don't... Why? Oh, got her in the end. Finally got him. Oh, hello. Where did that come from? There he is. Maybe I should have let these guys out at the beginning and they could have helped out, but too late now, isn't it?
Ah, my friend, you have my thanks.
Let's give the ravens a feast of Saxon blood!
Oh, no one in that one. Oh, and they're dead. Alright. Oh, hello. What's up there? Bard. Right. Let's... Let's kill whoever's in there.
Hang on.
Some loot in there. Lovely. Is that a way in up there? No. Sometimes they have little openings at the top of the building by the roof.
Rollo's men are free. Now we discuss the terms of the kidnap.
Oh, guess I'm not going for that loot then.
Your axe arm is strong, Rollo.
Never doubt me, Raven Feeder. These Saxon king slaves did.
I need someone with a swift wave steed in good repair to bring the Lady Estrid across the sea to Francia.
Another kidnap scheme.
Wave Steve.
Estrid is
Another good replacement.
All
For,
right, then.
I'm guessing a boat.
Let we two triumph where one failed.
I need you stout-hearted in this, whatever your passions for Estrid.
We had our time together. Now that's done. I will not fail you here, nor her.
We will meet with your men inside Colchester, on the night of the Llamas Festival.
That door's barred. And that door's locked. Oh, did I leave the key up in that tower? I did. I would have assumed it was on the guy who I assassinated, but don't even think I was that close to that pile of hay there then. But there you go. There we go. That'll teach me for assuming, won't it? I'm in. I think it was fairly obvious that wasn't what I was trying to do. do not forget the fuse. But a slide in. No. Right, have I missed anything out here? Yes. Bard. Guessing that doesn't work through that window. Aha! There we go. What I was talking about earlier, the little gap at the top of the building. Which is always a bit of a pain in the ass to get in, but I think there was another one. Yeah, there we go. I have to say, the sound has definitely improved since I first started playing this game. There was something that was a major bugbear for me about Valhalla, was just the poor sound quality. I don't know. Cool, so now we're just hanging on to something that's not there. That's good. Again, this is just all stuff that just ruins the immersion into the game, like. There we go. Oh, come on. How? I mean, why does an arrow do it and an axe doesn't? Okay, so where have we got to go next? Are we finished with that quest? Yes. Alright guys, I think we've just ticked over the hour, so I think that's a good place to call it. Just a short one today. Just to test my new camera. Thanks for joining. As always, I'll be popping the video of this stream up on YouTube shortly, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.